Hi, let's begin. All right, welcome to 88 Tuition. All right, the time is 5 p.m. now. Let's begin our lesson. Okay, we will be doing a mock paper today. All right, specifically the primary 3 mock 1, paper 1 and 2. I will try to finish paper 1 and 2 today. All right, so if you can, do have the worksheet with you. If not, exercise book will do. All right, and your stationaries, your attention and focus. All right, that is very important here. Can? Can. Where do you find the mock paper? Is actually under the class prerequisite. So beside the place where you click on the join class, right, there's this portion called the class prerequisite. All right, the worksheet is down there. All right, you can just go and download and print out if you want to. But if you want to save the nature, save the planet, don't want to print, is perfectly okay also. Just listen to my lesson. All right. Some of you are P4 down here, is perfectly okay. Just take it as a revision. Why? Because your P4 exam, right, will include your P3 stuff also. All right, don't have this feeling that anything tested will only be P4. That is untrue. All right, so P3 stuff will be tested. So if you're P3 here, perfect. You're in the right class, so nothing to say. All right, so if you have any question, right, you can actually go to the chat and start typing your question. When I see the questions, right, I will try to answer you lah. Can we use pen? Aloysius, please, you can use colored pens for this exercise. All right, different color, make it nicer will be great. Okay. I might be going a little bit fast, all right, because why? Because I want to try to finish the entire mock paper P3 today. All right, so if you think that I'm going too fast, all right, don't worry. This video is being recorded. All right, this video is being recorded. Your face is not being recorded. Don't worry, my face is. All right, so this video is being recorded. So this video will be uploaded into your dashboard. You can search under dashboard, lesson plan, and scroll all the way to the bottom. All right, this live video is recorded. So in any time, right, when I go too fast, and if you cannot catch or don't understand, you can actually go back to the recording and watch the lesson again. Yes, you can watch me saying this again and again and again and again. You can even fast forward. You can even go backwards. Yeah, so you can do funny things, right? Okay, just don't take picture of me when I'm doing some, oops, okay, never mind. Question 1. In 8045, which digit is in the tens place? All right. So very simple, straightforward question, tens place. Okay. So we know that the 5 is in the ones place. The 4 must be in the tens place. All right. The 0 is in your hundreds place. And remember, when they ask you about place and all this, right, everything must have the SSS behind, ones, tens, hundreds. And this one will be your thousands place. Is that okay? Yeah, all right. So how to not get the mark here? How to not get the mark? All right, answer is your 4. All right. So this is the answer. Can? So I'll just write the answer here as 4. Can? All right, next question. What is the sum of the values of the digit 2 in 7,123? You read it out. When you read it out, right, this portion, right, the 2, right, actually means a what? 23, right? 20 lah. And 200, 209. So this 2, right? This 2 represents what? All right, this 2 represents your 200, right? If you read it out, it's 200. And they're looking for the sum. Sum means what? Plus lah. All right, so you take 200 plus 20. Can? So you can do your working like this. It's perfectly okay. 0 plus 2 is 2, 220. And this is your answer. All right, answer is 220. Can? Woo! So all these simple questions, children, must get the marks one. All right, you cannot afford to make any careless mistake here. Cannot. Move on. Let's go. Question 3. Oh, sorry, talk too much. Question 3. Fraction. Oh, fraction. Find the values of this minus this. Oh, fraction. When you add and subtract, what must happen? The denominator must be the same, not the dinosaur. The denominator must be the same. Denominator means this and this one. It must be of the same number. All right, so you have to use something called equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction. How do you make 1/3 to have the same denominator? All right, how do you make the 3 to become a 9? 3 times 3 is a 9. But remember, you have to be fair. Whatever you do to the denominator, you must do to the numerator, because math is all about fatness. Oh, no, fairness, not about fatness. Fatness is me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, all right. Math is all about fairness. All right, so 7/9 minus away what? 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is a 9. Yes. Can subtract or not? Subtract means to minus lah. Huh? So different words meaning the same thing. All right. 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3 is a 4. 4 over 9. Woo! All right. And this is the answer. Answer 4 over 9. Okay. So simple question like this, right? Cannot make mistakes. Can? Will it be coming out for the exam? Yes. Yes, it will come out. Not all questions are difficult one. If every question are difficult, then how? Oh, then your teacher will have a big headache already because everybody cannot get correct. So your teacher will feel so lousy also. Hey, do you know that your teachers are human? They are living things. Yeah, they have feelings also. Just like what I said just now. Jordan, just now he messaged me. 97.100. Whoa! I feel excited, man. My blood is like so excited for him. So sorry. Yeah. Find the area of a rectangle with a length of 8 cm and a breadth of 7 cm. All right, area means inside. All right, the meaning of area. Area means inside. So of course, when you get good results, we feel excited. And if you don't get good results, what will happen? Of course, we feel sad. All right, we have feelings, just to let you know. All right, some of you think that we teachers are heartless. So area is inside. Area is what? It's simply length times breadth. Okay. Length is what? 8. Breadth is 7. 8 times 7, 56. All right. We have the units as cm squared. This is the answer. All right. So the answer is 56 cm squared. Woo! Okay. Easy. Next question. What is the volume of water in the cylinder? This one you have to read and measure a bit. So can you see that this is the 200 mark? This is the 300 mark. So the slightly longer length is 100. Can you see? Okay. So now you have to count in between, right? In between the line, in between now here got how many spaces? 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 space. Can you see the 5 gaps? All right. So down here, you can see 5 gaps. Okay. And from 200 to 100, from the number 200 to 100 down here. All right. What is the difference? So 200 minus 100, right, is actually equal to 100 cm. And these 5 gaps represents the 100 cm. So how to find one gap? All right. So 5, how do you get to a 1? 5 divide by itself. 5 divided by 5 is 1. This is actually called rate. If you know it in primary 3, I tell you, it will bring you all the way to secondary school. Really, rate is very easy. 1 apple, $2. 2 apple, $4. That is called rate. Understand? So one gap will be what? 100 also must divide by 5, which will give you a 20 cm. So every gap is a 20 cm. Oh, the water up to here. All right, the water up to here. All right, so it's pointing to the first short line, which means it's a 20 lah. Can you see now? So your answer will be simply 100 plus 20 to give you a 120 milliliters. Okay, sure. Why do you write out all this? All right, because sometimes, right, the question might be a little bit more challenging one. All right, so some of you don't know what to do. So I'm giving you a method of what to do. All right, counting the gaps, measuring the difference, and you do a comparison. In future, this type of question, right, it comes out, you can actually handle, no problem. Can? Okay. All right, moving on. Question 6. Oh, 54 divided by what equal to 3 times 3? Hey, can I do this part first? 3 times 3, can. 3 times 3 is 9 lah. If you can do something, do it. All right, now you ask yourself, 54 divided by what equal to 9? Your multiplication table, times and divide, right? 54 divided by 6, right or not? 6 times 9, 54. Correct. So answer is 6. Is that okay? So easy question like this, don't worry. And if you can do it, do something about it, do something. Like 3 times 3 is what? 9. Just write 9 down there. Okay? It's okay. Okay, next question. Fraction. Which one of the following has 1/4 of the figure shaded? Okay, these are a question. Hey, down here got one that is shaded. Right? But remember, fraction is always what? Something over something. So it's shaded over the total. Can? That's the meaning of which of the following has the figure shaded. So it's always shaded over the total. All right, how many shaded? Down here got 1. What's the total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so number 1 is 1 over 5. How about this one? Oh, yo, this one I don't know. How come? Because they are not cut into what? The same size. Can you see not? Can you see that down here is smaller, this one is bigger, this one is larger, this one is, woo! They are different sizes. So this one, right, I also don't know. You ask me, I also don't know. Right, because there's not enough clue. Can? So this one, I don't even bother to do. Question, how about number 2? Option number 2, you count. 1, 2. 2 shaded over the total. What's the total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 over 6. Which is equal to what? Equivalent fraction, right? Equivalent fraction, what you do? You must reduce to the lowest term. Always one. Don't have to say one. Standard step must reduce. 2 and 6 belongs to the 2 timetable. So divide by 2, divide by 2. So numerator divide by 2, denominator divide by 2. Answer is 1 over 3. Is that the answer? No. So answer is 4 lah. Just write 4. Woo! But just try to see whether is it correct or not lah, huh? All right, because sometimes the teacher make mistakes also. Okay, so let's check. Shaded how many? 1, 2. 2 over what's the total? Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And equivalent fraction, you are supposed to reduce to the lowest term. Divide by 2, divide by 2. All right, because 2 and 8 are part of the 2 timetable. 1 over 4. Woohoo! I'm so smarty. Answer is 4. Is that okay? All right, so that is how you are confident in answering this question. Moving on, let's go. Jane took 3 hours to complete both her science and math test paper. Wow, 3 hours is a long time. She took 1 hour 35 minutes to complete her math test paper. How long did she take to complete a science test paper? Can you see? All right, so this is our question. Can we change to minutes? If you want, you can. All right, so 3 hours, right? You know, 1 hour is 60 minutes, right? So 3 times 60 will give you 180 minutes. Can? Next, 1 hour 35 minutes. Change to minute is what? Oh, the 1 hour represents 60 minutes. The 35 is still 35 minutes, right? So 60 plus 35, you can do a mental calculation. 6 plus 3 is 95 minutes. Remember the total time is 180? For math, she took what? She took 95 minutes. So for science, all right, science will be simply you take 180 minutes minus 95. Okay, will be equal to what? Don't know, do working. 180 minus 95. All right, 0 cannot minus 5. Borrow. 7, 10. 10 minus 5 is a 5. 7 cannot minus 9. Borrow. Put a 17 here. 17 minus 9, 7, 8, 9. 85. So 85 minutes is spent on what? Is spent on the science paper. But sure, don't have 85 minutes. Relax. The answers here are in hours and minutes, right? I know that inside 85 minutes got 160 minutes, which represents 1 hour. And 85 minus 60, 8 minus 6 is a 25 minutes. Oh, sorry. You all don't know the song. Last time got this song called 25 minutes. Okay, never mind. Different generation, we sing different song. All right, so the answer is 1 hour, 25 minutes. Is this answer here? So this will be the answer. Can? Yeah, so it's okay to change from hours to minute, then you work with it. Okay? All right, question 8 ready? Moving on, let's go. Oh, number patterns. Look at here. Every number here is 73, 73, 73 one. All right, so the answer must be 73. This MCQ, very naughty. Never helped me at all. Then next, you look at the what? Look at the front 2 number. We have 68, 65, 62. 8 minus 3 to get the 65. 65 minus 3 to get the 62. Can you see now? Down here, 56, how to get to 53? It's like a minus 3. Just look at the red color circle will do. Can? Then in that case, 62 minus 3 is what? 62 minus 3 is 2 cannot minus 3. Borrow from the 5. 12 minus 3 is a 9. 5, 9 here. So the first 2 number must be 59. Woohoo! And the back 2 number, just copyright 73. All right. So 5973, this is your answer. Is that okay? Yeah. So some of you want to work with what? Wow, you take 6,873 minus 6,573. Wow, the number so big. So scary, but sometimes, right, just look at it as a